Welcome back to Let's Play SSX 3. So before I get into anything else, I should probably explain a little something that I've been kind of confused on lately. There's something called monster tricks in this game that are actually entirely independent of Uber tricks, rather confusingly. You see, if you go down into career highlights, you can find little unlockable monster tricks. Odd place to have to look. But anyhow, so you'll see some of these. We have, for example, the house cat, which is a front side 540 rotation with the Uber G money. These monster tricks are special tricks that they're basically like a trick book in a way, except they're just tricks that give you extra points if you manage to pull them off. I don't really know if I'll end up using these much. For one, I've only unlocked 2 of them. Okay, I've unlocked a lot more than that. I don't remember any of these being especially useful though. I don't really intend to use any. The executioner is a good one from out here. I don't really intend to use any that I haven't heard about. The thing is, you need to have the actual Uber tricks that these require. I do know, for example, that I have G money, but for the time being, I'll probably just leave these monster tricks be. We'll have to see. Basically, just get some bonus points from having done them, even though they're points, or even though they're tricks, they don't give you much on their own. And the letters, or the words Uber or monster trick appear on screen. It's actually not very nice looking, it's just plain text. It's really strange. Anyways, so you need to be prepared for what we're gonna do. You might have noticed I actually accumulated some money. More money than I realized between this episode and the last. Through doing a couple of things off screen, nothing of actual importance, but I'd like to upgrade my speed and acceleration a good deal. This is going to be helpful for doing trick events. Well, probably just leave it at that for now. Alright. I could also, if I really wanted to, turn off the music and just have ambience playing instead, but I don't actually. I've noticed that, and I like the music in this game a lot, so I don't really want to hamper the experience of the game by turning it off. Oops. So I'm going to leave the music on, even if that unfortunately means that these videos end up getting content ID'd. I haven't had any risk of anything getting muted so far though, so I'm gonna run with it. So I think everything should be alright. If I run into any issues, if it becomes such a hassle, I can just turn off the music. I'm always kind of bummed out when other people turn off the music in their Let's Plays of games because of things like that, so I'm gonna try not to do that. Anyways, so I have a couple of things I should point out actually. For one, so remember how we did the Peak 1 race? We managed to get some good time on that. Well, it turns out our time got beat by someone anonymous. So if we want to get a gold on the Peak 1 race, so we only have a silver now, we're going to have to beat it a second time. And it's going to have a much tighter time limit. I don't know if I'll have that on screen or not. But for now, as promised, we have something else to take care of.
We're back with EA Radio Big.
So I'm gonna go along, and I don't think I should have too much trouble managing to do well on here. I also did do some practice with actually doing tricks and not being bad at that earlier today, so I think things should be alright. Have some hope. Obi, what are you doing? Your feet shouldn't be phased through solid matter. That's what your board does. Alright. So now it's the big one, or at least the big thing that I've been kind of sucking at so far in the game. So let's see if we can finally grow our wings. Score beat, 130,000. Doesn't sound too bad, honestly, but... Also, I picked up some tricks with the board presses. The main trick to managing to keep a long board press is actually just to keep rotating. And you get bonuses for doing a bunch of rotations or board presses anyways. And it looks kind of cool. It's not difficult to do anything either, so. Makes it a lot easier to hold a combo up too. I'm probably not going to try to hold up ludicrously long combos though, so. I want to be cautious to some degree. Alright, yeah, that was bad. You get pretty much no boost from this though. Okay, of course, once it is the big air, I have no boost. But you get points for things like butter, smooth butter, light butter. Not in that order. Come on. For doing these presses for long periods of time too. See, this is why I shouldn't be doing something I'm bad at the first thing when I start the game. If nothing else, I can start out a combo and then try to go from there. The hard thing about doing board presses is that actually that your God damn your combos are or your cornering is junk. You're using them. Thank you.
And you can call me Sir Moby.
You also do. Fine. You already saw you can do nose slides and things like that. Yeah, I wasn't gonna risk doing something dumb again with how bad I've been with all my Ubers all of a sudden.
What a champion!
I promise I can do okay now. Can doesn't mean I will, but I can be okay with my tricks. I'm not too concerned about filling up my boost meter right now, since or my super Uber. Come on. Since that doesn't really do much for me when it's completely filled up in freestyle. The one beneficial thing about having infinite boost is that crashing and having to reset won't. Just let that combo be. Crashing and having to reset won't pose an issue. Did I already beat the score? I didn't, did I? I'm trying to make sure I'm not looking at these numbers wrong, but it feels like I actually already beat that goal. It's 130,000, isn't it? I have like 216,000 right now. Come on. Okay, so if I wiped out right there and I had infinite boost, I wouldn't have actually had to build up my boost again. That's really not a problem. Dude! Okay, there was no excuse for that. Oh crap. Game, why are you cutting out? Yeah, I'm guessing that when the video cuts out for me, it's actually cutting out for you guys too. Just kind of frightening in a strange way. I'm guessing you're going to get time bonuses on the way down here, since that's usually something you see in these events.
Yeah, the Black Eyed Peas.
Maybe. I don't know. You might have a flat time down the whole mountain. I don't think it'd be a problem getting down here. I've also been noticing the style bonus things that have been popping up. Did I get time for that? No, I got checkpoint and told me how many points I have, but that's it. Be smart with your hand plants too. Interesting. So I'm kind of concerned about just not running out of time. Yeah, guys. But I haven't really, I don't think I really explained it, but something that's actually really nice about hand plants. I was really fond of hand plants on tour for this very reason. It's incredibly useful for getting onto rails that are actually kind of difficult to get on otherwise. Because instead of having to jump onto a rail, you can actually just... Nice music. But instead of having to... Oh dear. Land on a rail, you can actually just grab the rail with a hand grab, or the hand grab with the hand plant, and then after that, you can actually do something like this, and then get on the rail after that. You know, it evidently won't always work out for you, but if you manage to make it work, then it's quite nice. So I feel like I have something of improvement, even though I haven't been doing so well prior to now. Well, I'm still doing dumb stuff, evidently, but still. As long as I'm not doing, like, huge tricks when I shouldn't be, I think everything's going alright. I've crushed my goal, at least. There you go. So maybe I'm not as bad at this game's system as I remember being. Probably shouldn't let it get to my head, given how we're still at the beginning of the game. But I'll be happy with what I have. Be happy, Moby. Oh god, Moby, don't punch things. Right, let's just turn around. Try to make something out of what went badly there. I have such a hard time, for some reason, on those half-pipe type things right there. Anyways, I mentioned it a moment ago. Style points. I think I'm actually like wasting too much time. Okay. But style points, the thing with those, so you do, or actually no, never mind. See, I was thinking of like how long it would take me to get to the last area here. No, it's not going to take me as long to get through everything because I'm not going to take the city route. I'm going to go down through Junction, which is way shorter. Junction is just the super pipe. Actually, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just like gun it all the way through this whole thing and then go down to Junction, since that's just a pipe, and then just get like a big combo down there, and not finish until I'm happy with how many points I got there. Oh, what? Whoa, what happened there? It looked like I was landing just fine. Also, why is the game still telling me how to do Uber tricks? Is that going to stop once I finish peak 1? I really hope it does. Yeah. Well, that's the finish. What? No. I actually don't want to be done yet. Like, I seriously don't want to be. Let's do some flatland. Ah. Hey, stop that. There we go. I want at least like 700,000. Man, you're just like spinning like crazy. And that time I spent not talking there is probably going to get this video content ID'd, but I think that went well. Yeah, so I apparently crushed the other scores. Okay, I think I was doing well compared to this game's expectations so far, but I got Jurgen from original SSX. That's cool, I guess. Chic character. Some cards, a poster, cool. A board graphic, nice. Maybe I'll actually finally have a graphic I'm happy with again. That was cool. I won. So I'm curious, actually. Did that happen to mean... Did I get a gold on that? I did get a gold on that, okay. Because I know the qualifying, from what I could tell, the qualifying, like, score for this, just based off of what happened with the race, doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna get gold. It's probably just like bronze, in fact. So for example, I only got a silver here. So I want to see if I can head on over to a station, upgrade my stats, good deal. Look at what I got from that race too, that board graphic. I want to see if I can manage to find myself capable of finishing that play, or of doing well enough on that last race. This was the easy peak. I mean, we're in Jurgen. Hooray, I guess. It's kind of good getting a message from Atomica for some reason. Because I never explained how those freaking style points work. Ugh, I kept getting distracted. So, the way those... Isn't it the best time to explain them now? I will explain them now because I'm just playing at truth. So the way style points work is... You can do very strange things with your rotations and well, primarily rotations, so I'll talk about that. So, you have more depth rotations in this game than you did in previous SSX games. In this game, for example, you can do stalls with rotations by preloading rotation, starting to rotate, and then pressing the opposite direction, and then you'll just slow your rotation for a little bit. They'll do what's called a stall. You'll just rotate more slowly until you let go of the button, and then that'll mean, and now you'll accumulate style points while you're doing that. You can also get style points for holding a trick for a long time. So what's happening now? The cheat character to play with. So now I'm like, so it says Moby. Gear. But am I gonna be playing as Jurgen all of a sudden? Because that's gonna be awkward. Come on, game. So I was a move I think I unlocked. Interesting one. Oh, hey, I recognize the art it's used on here. The guy that designed that is, he has a DeviantArt profile actually. But I don't know what it is with Moby and having pictures of himself on his own stuff. It seems to pop up in SSX games. I don't know why. Anyways, I guess let's save. Am I suddenly playing as Jurgen? Because that's going to be weird. I just want to see if it's going to happen. I'm going to change back right after. And then I want to end off the episode, actually. I know I'm going to go a little over time. I want to end off the episode by trying to take down that race, since I've upgraded my speed a little bit. As much as I'm willing, basically. I am Jurgen. There's some very interesting choice of attire. Okay. I don't really tend to play as Jurgen, I just wanted to see. So apologies for those of you who happen to be fond of Jurgen. It's weird how you choose these things under writer details. Okay. Oh no. Because I just did that. So, let's finish up the absolute last of what Peak 1 has to offer. And then, next episode, we will finally have an entirely new venue, fresh start, and some more stuff to buy. I have a feeling next episode is going to start this shopping spree. Because I seriously need some better threads from Moby. Like, these pants are okay, but I want a better board. It's just, I'll find things that match better. Anyways. Alright. Silver, let's try it.
Welcome back to Radio Bay.
Welcome back indeed.
Time now for our competitors.
He's very, very fond of arm strength for whatever reason. That seems to be the only thing he's ever working on when he's in this chopper. Alright, 11:10 I think that was, 11:30, 11:10. I was more concerned with just jumping right into it than anything else.
Here comes a little overseer.
So, I feel like I'm a little bit more familiar with the Peak now than I was when I first started. Or when I last did a rundown here in a race. Come on, Moby, down there. Of course, I had the slowest Uber right there. I need to stop doing that. I should probably. That was an Uber. Now that one I did right there. I need to stop doing that particular trick because I've noticed it's very slow. Because the end of the animation is really slow. I just need to get an idea of which Ubers are safest to do for the sake of speed. Yeah, bar hops are nice, for example. As far as Ubers go, or super Ubers, I guess. I probably could have done a grind there. Uber grind, that is. But I won't. Oh yeah, hi. I see that my boost is like nil. Apologies. Ah, man! That timing, too. That's not the time for me to be doing board presses. Okay. I did a late 180 too, acknowledge that. Okay. Actually, since I kind of have the chance. Never mind. No, almost. I was trying to do a monster trick right there, actually, since I just kind of had some free time in the air. I believe it's the front side 540G money that will count as a monster trick for me. Yeah, so that's a monster trick. Give you some extra points, which is cool, I guess. And the text monster trick appears on screen, which is just weird. But I think I get an extra 10,000 points for that. I don't know why they even bothered counting your points in this race, but... Oh, nice. It also has its own trick name, which is strange, but all the monster trick names are are basically just the names of the bands that contributed to this game.
You know what you need? Queens of the Stone Age, remixed by Uncle.
Yeah, I think just about. I don't know if it's every band. Oh man, 10 seconds behind? Alright, I need to step it up a bit. So I had a very strange glitch happen with that rail right there. Man. Earlier. Today. I managed to go off the end of that rail at a very high speed. Oh, come on, game. Stop dictating where I can go. I need to get more boost so I can stop being so slow. But anyways, I basically went off the rail at high speed. I smashed into the gate on the other side of it, and I actually ended up going through the gate, which is strange in of itself. But not only that, so I get stuck on the other side of the game, just sitting there for a moment, like motionless. But see, then the game like cuts out the video for a moment, and then resets me like usual, like you got stuck in a position you shouldn't be type reset. Oh, game, don't do that. Sometimes the game will force you to do a handspring instead of doing an actual. I don't know why. Damn. Sometimes the game will force you to do a handspring instead of doing an actual hand plant. I don't know why. Oh man, I want to go down across there. So that could be nice and fast. I do love how these tricks look, aside from them being really useful. Maybe it's requiring a certain speed, you just can't do it. The thing about doing a hand plant like I am, though, is that it's also incredibly slow. But I do want to get on these rails when I can, because it's actually useful in its own right. Yeah, I love Ice getting an unknown trick right there. But now I just need to make sure I can... Oh, whoops, probably should have taken that out of bounds. Make what I can of having the speed that I have now. Oh, crap. I don't feel like I'm doing that all of a sudden. Because this is gonna be... I'm gonna need to make up that ground that I lost when I was 10 cents behind earlier. And doing things like unnecessary hand plants haven't helped me, I'm sure. Roby, stop that. Nope. Roby. Down there. It's not like I'm intimately familiar with this peak either. I don't know, like, all the great routes or anything like that that person can take. And I'm consistently missing rails that would save me a lot of time, too. I'm doing what I can to get my infinite boost back as quickly as possible whenever I lose it, but I don't want to do so much. Nope. I mean, I think I should not do that. See, the thing is about resetting, if you reset manually, you lose all your boost. If you let the game reset you itself, you only lose half your boost. So it's a lot easier to recover. Damn it, stop that. What's happening?
Rattled me fuse box.
That did not result in Moby hitting the ground like it should have. Am I going to be able to get to the... It feels like I'm cutting it really close. It doesn't feel like it's impossible for me to complete this now. Depends on how quickly I get through this part. Moby, what the hell? Depends on how quickly I can get to the station.
You're listening to Radio
Oh, Moby, get on the rail. 16 cents. Yeah, see, if I can manage to get some ground on this one last part here, then I think it should be alright. But that's a big if. I feel like I have some decent speed going here. I'm not hitting things. I'm just trying to like follow everything. It seems like you go fastest on the actual trodden path too, so. What? Okay, now I feel like I'm really far behind. Because I have a longer way to go than I thought to get to this race area. Because I think I need to do this in a good deal under 3 minutes. And I know my record on here is pretty much 3 minutes. Alright, so I'm gonna need to set a pretty good record here. Alright, come on, Moby. You know what? I feel like I should take that rail because I'm afraid I'm gonna fly into the wall if I do it. I need to not screw up these shortcuts too if I'm gonna end up taking them. Let's not smack into the walls here. I should be able to pick up that infinite boost at some point here. Let's make sure we hit this jump right. Okay. That should save me some time, I think. I think now it's just a matter of being able to get through the rest of this place pretty effectively. That was not going to work. So I think that will have saved me more time if I manage to get through that part too. I'm really not sure at all how I'm gonna be able to do. Yeah, I know, Moby. Let's just get going. Uncertainty. Not really feeling confident though, honestly. It's not helping either. See, I do little things like that to help keep up, but now having idea if I can actually finish the rest of this in a minute. What? Why the hell? Things like that have to happen. Okay. Why? Damn. Okay. 3 seconds, that doesn't sound too plausible, but I'm actually still kind of close to the end anyways. So I can try. See, I don't have a percentage counter this time around. Aw, oh, crap, I'm kinda so close. Just go, Moby, just go. Moby, go, Moby, go! Go! Go, go, go! Yes! Ha-ha! 1 second! Whew! Dude! My god! Oh. Okay. Well, that does it. We are done with Peak 1. I don't intend to do any more of the pickups or the big challenges. Even though I didn't do many of them, sadly, but... Phew! That's everything here. Gold on everything. Gold, 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 gold. So, that is gonna be it for this episode of Let's Play SSX 3. God! It's great how close that was. So, I'll see you guys next episode where we finally start off Peak 2. And now we can start sucking at things again. See you guys.